Hello and welcome to Agile Tech. My name is Agile ND. I'm currently working as an ICT teacher at Edward College, located at Lekki Phase 1, Lagos State. So today we'll be looking at mail merge, okay? And just for clarification, we're looking at um, the IGCSE ICT paper 2, February March 2018, variant 21, and it's a 2 hours 30 minutes. Of course, additional materials are added talking about the source files that we're going to be using to work with. So, um, in this video, we'll be looking at the mail merge, which is task 4. Yeah, so we'll be looking at the mail merge, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so I have this right here, and let's go. Now, I said a memo will be sent to the new postgraduate researcher. Create a mail merge memo using 1803 memo.rtf as the master document and 1803 main merge.csv, talking about the command separated values, and the RTF talking about the rich text file as the data source. So in the mail merge, we have practically two. We have the master document, and then we have the source data. Okay, and the master document is the template you're going to be using, and the source data is what you'll be importing into the master document to be able to create as many mails as possible. Now, in the master document, these are the things that are actually required. But before then, I think there's a need for us to open the memo, and then let's see what we're going to work with. Okay, I've already opened the source file, so that makes it easier. And just going to go here for it. Okay, I've unzipped it, and to actually unzip, because it's going to be zipped. To unzip it, it's a compressed or zipped folder. So to unzip it, you right click on it and you go to extract all. Okay, and then you can do that. Now, if you're not conversant with this, you can use the WinRAR, and you can go to WinRAR and you can open it, open with WinRAR, and it's going to open like this, and then you can click on extract to. Okay, and then you're going to select the location in which the file is going to be extracted to. Now you can see that it's going, this is the part that is going to be extracted. We have it at February, March, these days, and if you go further, you can see the location in which it's going to be extracted on. You, on the other hand, can decide to choose where you want to be extracted to, and you can just play around with it. You can say, okay, I want it to be here, MD, I want it to be in document, I want it to be Edward College or whatever. No, just you decide. Okay, I want it to be in classes, in term 1, term 2, and then it's going to be stored there. Now, the moment you click on it, the URL changes, and then you can store it there. Okay, all right. So I'm just going to cancel this. So since I've unzipped it, I'm just going to open it here, and I'm going to open the RTF. Okay, I think I have it. Okay, I'm just going to delete this because I think I've just want to show you how to do it. I've extracted it as a Word, so I'm just going to take it off and just open only the RTF. Now, once you open the RTF, you're going to notice something. It's going to be like this, and then you can click on Save, Save As, and then change it to Word document, and then you can save. Now that's a bit better, and we want to see everything on it. So this is how it looks like. I'm just going to zoom out so that we can see how the whole document looks like. Okay, so this is how the whole document looks like, looking good, and then we can begin. Another way we can do that is you can come here and you can click on the full screen mode or show tabs only, and it's going to show only this. Okay, talking about print screen, so it's easier for you to print your screen like this. Okay, but if you want it to be on a full, then there's another option, and we can pin it to show both including ribbon, and you show full screen mode. Okay, it's going to minimize both the ribbons and then the tabs. Okay, so let's go. Too much. Yep. Okay. Now let's go back to the question, shall we? Now it said create email match using what we have opened as the master document. And of course, we're going to go to the mail match, see what is there. But let's begin one step at a time, okay? Now they said in the master document, which is what we want to work with first, it said replace your personal details with your name. So let's look for it. Okay. Now you click on it. I usually advise when you're working with image, don't just highlight, okay, because you can make mistakes and give additional spacing. What you have to do is click on it. When the cursor is blinking, hold your shift and hold your arrow right, and then you can move it one at a time. This is just to highlight only the required field, okay? And then you can type your name, Jao Andy. Okay, what else? Comma, your center number. Now my school center number is NG064. Okay, space, go back to it, and candidate number. Well, I'm not a candidate, so I'm just gonna come up with 2022. Okay, okay, we're making progress there. They said replace today's date with a field to display today's date in the format 2 double D 4 double M 4 double Y. Notice what I said here, and probably I'm just going to draw something on it. I like red. I like black, but since it's a black, so I'm just gonna do that. Now they said to display. Notice that word. To display today's date, not just to show the date, but to display. That means that when we are going to display the field, it needs to show that the date is a field, not just putting it as a date. Okay, that's the difference there. Okay, so I'm just going to erase this quickly. Done. And I have this. Okay, take this off. All right. So to do that, we go to our document, um, click on it, hold your shift, arrow right, arrow key right, hold your shift, arrow key right. Okay, I said that twice. Okay, click on the insert tab. Now instead of going to now notice my system is 14 inches. So it's a little bit the tabs of the ribbons properties are just clustered together. So to do that, you notice that there is a date here inside date and time. This is not what they're looking for, because at the end of the day, if we're talking about showing fields, the date is still going to be constant. So we're going to go to what we call the quick part, explore quick part. Okay, for your system, other systems you might see it as quick part, but mine is they're just together. So you just have to just hover on it, and then to know which is what you're looking for. It helps you to insert pre-formatted text, auto text, document properties, field anywhere in the document. Fields, you see that? Anywhere in the document. Okay, so we click on it. I will click on fields. We look for dates, and then we look for the one that has DD, 4M, and YY. I don't like stressing myself, so I'm just going to do over it one after the other. Okay, so this is D. I'm just going to, so you see, well, okay, so this is not what they're looking for, so I'm going down again, DD, comma, no, this is not what they're looking for, this is not what they're looking for, because I said 2D, 4mm, 4YY, so you don't have to queue yourself, you just, the date format is going to be there to show you what you're looking for. Okay, this is not what they're looking for. They said, let's go back to it again. They said DDMMYY. Okay, so let's go back to it. Okay. Okay. No. Nope. Nope. This is 1D. Okay, I think this works. Although it's showing 1D, but it has 4 AM, 4YY. So invariably the D covers the 2D and 1D is still fine. Okay, because at the end of the day we have 4 MM and 4YY. So I think this is the nearest closest, and I'm gonna take this. Okay, so I'm gonna click on OK, and we have this, which is showing today's date. Okay, maintain the existing spacing and punctuation and replace the chevron and text with the appropriate merge fields for the data source. Okay, so we're going to maintain it. Now they said proofread and check the memo. Okay, so let's proofread and check the memo. I said maintain the existing spacing and punctuation and replace the chevron and text with the appropriate merge field from the data source. So that's what we're going to do. So let's do that. So now we're going to go to our 1803 mail merge. We're just going to take a quick look at it. Just a quick look at it to see how it works. So you have staff ID, family name, first name, telephone, job code, job description, department, I think, faculty, okay, base pay, year of service. Okay, so we have an idea of how the field looks like, okay? So I'm not going to save it. I'm just going to close it because it's CSV file, and I will go to it here, and we'll go to, we are going to insert the mail. So we'll go to mailings. We're going to start the mail merge. We're going to step by step. Click on step by step mail merge wizard. Click on start document. We're going to select recipients. Since we have already, we're not creating, we're just going to browse, and I'm just going to pause the video to look for what it is, and then I'm going to resume. Okay. Okay. I've seen it. Okay, I've seen it. So this is it here. So I'm going to open it. Okay, and I'm going to click on OK. So we have this here, and I'm going to click on OK. So we have it pasted here. Okay. Just going to take this off a bit. Okay. Now the next thing now is we're going to be replacing each one, because the question says maintain the appropriate space and position, replace the chevrons and text with appropriate merge fields from the data source. Okay. So I'm just going to do that. So for first name, I'm replacing it with the merge fields here with first name. Come here, hold my shift, I'll key right, because we have to maintain the spacing, and we're going to insert family name. When the cursor is blinking, hold my shift, I will key right, staff ID, yes, first name here, okay, this is another field here, have another one here. Just take your time to go through it line by line. That will be easy so you don't miss out any field. Job description, faculty, base pay, telephone. Okay, I think we've covered everything. Okay, I think am I missing anything here? All right, so we've covered everything here. So so we have it here. Okay, so we have them here. Um, they said maintain. Okay, fulfill and check the and spell check the memo. So let's do that. So we'll go to review rather, spell check. So 96%. That's fairly good. So it means it's error free.
Your office will be
Okay. Will be in. Be located in. It's fine. That's fine. 96 is a good score, so that's fine. It's a good score. That's A star. So it's checked. Um, preferred, so it's okay. Now they said now if they said display the merge field codes and the date field code, and then take screenshot evidence and place into your evidence document. Okay, so I'm just going to go to. I'll click on the file tab. Okay, and click on more. Click on option. Click on advanced. Go to show document content and click on show fields instead of the values. Field codes because the question says to display the merged field codes. Okay, and I'm going to click on OK. So we have this here, the merge field codes. Okay, so I'm just quickly going to take a screenshot. I want tabs only so I can have an overview of the main thing. Okay, so this is looking good. So I'm just going to take a sniping tool. Using my sniping tool, I'm going to hold my Windows Shift, or I just type on Windows Shift plus S. But since I'm just typing a sniping tool, clicking on it, I'll click on new, and then I can snap. Okay, it's fine. I'm just going to go to the evidence document, which of course you have to save. Um, okay, I'm going to enable editing, save it as a Word document. Evidence 8. So I'm going to paste it here. I'm still going to crop this, pin this, Okay, crop. So I can, okay, this is good. Okay, I like what I see. Do you like what you see? Yes, I know you do. All right, so save. Click on the file type. Save. Looking good. Back to the question. So evidence 8 done. 4 marks. Good. Memos are required for only those where year of service is 1. So the memos are required for only those where year of service is 1. So let's do that. So I'm going to go to file, more, options, advanced. Okay, uncheck this. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go to mailings. Now I'm going to go to edit recipient list. I'm going to go to filter. Yes, I want the field to be year of service and it's equals to 1. Okay, because I said memos are only required for only those where year of service is 1. That is equals to 1. If they said um, are required for more than 1, then you can use greater than or equals to. So I'm just going to use equals to 1 and then I can click on OK and we have this. Okay, so if you scroll you see that the year of service is just 1 across board. Okay, and I'm going to click on OK. The next question says merge and print the letters to these members of staff only. So we're going to merge and print. Okay, so let's merge. So we can do a preview result and then we can see what we are talking about. Okay, so if I click on, okay, it's changing, it's changing. Okay, okay, and the base pay also is changing. Okay, the same base pay, different phone numbers. Okay, 4 it is, and now we can just click on finish and merge, and instead of sending emails they said print document, because obviously for you to send an email you need an internet connection, and since it's IGCSE you're not allowed to be connected to the internet, so printing is the only option left. Okay, all right, so what to merge and print these letters to these members of staff only. So let's do that. Print all of them and I'll click OK. So it's like I said, and I'm going to say this again. I think I've said it in my previous videos, but I'll say this now. Please, all printing should be converted to PDF first before sending to the printer. PDF gives you access to see how it's going to look like, if it's going to cut to the other page or not, and it is how it's going to be. So PDF is very, very essential. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to save it in that document. Okay, I think I'm going to be fast since I know where it is. Guys, I've seen my work. Not cool. Okay. February, March. I'm going to save it here. Okay. Let's say I'm going to call this. Um, Make sure your name, center number are displayed on your merge letters. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to cancel. I didn't get a memo before, so I'm just going to click on make sure your name, center number are displayed on your mesh latest. Okay, so I'm just going to create a header for it. Obviously, this is an exam, so they expect nothing less. So I'm going to create a header for it, a tweet header, and I'm going to call this name capital letter gyro, center number NG064, candidate number I'm used 2022. Close. Now it's going to appear on every. Okay, so I'm going to go to mailings, finish, print the document, all of them obviously. Okay, um, that's why it's important to actually read the questions, go through them thoroughly, so you don't make any errors. Okay, so I'm going to call this my printout 4. Okay, save. Okay, we can have a preview of it, how it looks like. Okay, this is the first one, second one, third one. I'm loving this. This is it's good. It's good. It's appearing in every page, like they said. This is the beauty about PDF. So you can be able to see firsthand what you're doing. Okay. So yes, make sure your name are displayed on your merge latest. So it's done. Provide screenshot evidence of your data source and selection of recipient for the memo. So we're going to provide a screenshot evidence of your data source and the selections of recipient, how we did that. Okay. So I'm going to go back to my memo and provide it. Okay. So I like this. I'm going to provide it like this. Okay. I want the year of service to show. Probably that would make sense. I just want the year of service to show so they know that I did a good job. Okay. Just messing with you. So yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take a screenshot right now with my sniping tool. Okay. Windows Shift S, it gives me that. Or you can still go ahead to just click here and sniping tool is here. Cancel this. New. And we can just select this. Now it's up to you on what you want to do. You know, some students will decide to make it like this and then do the sniping. It all depends on you. You're still gonna get your mark. Nothing is going to be um, deducted. I assure you, because they want to see they want to see the recipient list and of course your query that you carried out. Okay, so it's still the same thing. Still the same thing, but I think this is better, but it's fine. And then we can go to our evidence 9. So we can cancel, and then we switch to our evidence 9 and paste it. You can decide to do it differently. It's fine. You can decide to do it together. I want to do it together. So it's just evidence differences, but it's still the same thing. Okay. Just gonna copy it. Okay. Okay. I think it's visible here. No, just gonna do this. Okay. Yep, looking good. Um, Safe. It's looking good. Going back to the question. Now, mailmen can be used for generating personalized letters. They said discuss the advantage and disadvantage of using the mail merge to generate that. Okay. Okay. So so let's look at it. They said discuss the advantages and disadvantages of using mail merge to generalize personalized letters to offer university places to 6,000 students. Now, the beauty of IGCSE, you just pick the important points. They just simply asking you what is the advantages of using the mail merge to send letters to a large numbers of individuals or students, and what are the disadvantage of also using that. Okay, so let's go evidence 10. They said you answer in words using not more than 100 words. Okay, evidence. Okay, so this is it here. So the advantages, I'm just going to, because we're doing a lot of typing together. um so the advantages first. Bullet point. Okay, so the bullet point will be for the first one, only one letter has to be typed. Okay, and if only one letter has to be typed, therefore it's gonna be safe. It's gonna save time. Okay, so only one letter has to be typed, thereby saving time. Okay, um okay, the next one is in terms of proofread. Okay, in terms of proofread, you're only proofreading only the master document, and you're only proofreading the data source, which makes it more easier in terms of time saving. Okay, so only the master document and data source has to be proofread, thereby saving time. It's always advisable, and I've told my students, please always put your advantages. Anything you're doing, always put it in bullet point. Any discussions you're making for ICT, IGCSE, always put them in bullet point. It makes it very, very easy. Okay. So data source, on the other hand, okay, may already exist. Okay, which saves time. Okay. The next one could be you can be able to select any criteria. Can be able to select any criteria, which saves time. Okay, what else? It's faster than typing 6,000 individual. Remember, they're saying to 6,000 students individual letters. Okay, it's faster than typing 6,000 individual letters. It's also faster in sending 6,000 individual emails. Okay, so that is that. Okay, now let's look at the disadvantages. Now for disadvantages, we could have if there's error in the master letter, then 6,000 incorrect letters would have been sent, which is a disadvantage. Is slower in checking, slower in checking or typing 6,000 individuals. Personalized letters. Okay. Another one is that if there's error, also error in the data source. Okay, then they may not be checked until after mail merged. Then the process becomes more difficult. And I think another one would be higher level of staff skills, high level of staff skills, okay, or staff skills or specialized training is required. So high level of staff skill will be required, maybe required, or training, okay, required. So for individuals to be able to use it to send to 6,000, they should be able to acquire the skills. It's not something you just wake up to just do. You need to know how to go about it. So I think that's that for the mail merge. I think we've done a good job for the mail merge, and in my YouTube channel, Agile Tech, you might just be looking at some changes in my channel, especially with sections. It will be mail section, data manipulation section, data analysis section, word product, document production, presentation section, so that it's easier for you to just check all the videos that has to do with what you're looking for, and you can get the best. So thank you so much, and do want to subscribe to my channel. I remain Agile ND, and please do want to subscribe to Agile Tech. Thank you very, very much. Okay.